I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think about change is grief. And I think that's not often something we think about when we think about change. But we're grieving the loss of what we had. And I think grief is a process. And perhaps we don't allow ourselves to see it as a loss. And things, even on whatever scale that is, there's always a loss for what was. And I think we also need to be able to give ourselves space and understand that because of that, it is difficult and there are things that we need to process, whatever that change is. And I also think that as human beings, we have this need for stability and consistency, reliability. It creates safety. So when something changes, it jars that, knocks that sense of it. It's almost like the rug's being pulled from underneath us. And so we need a time to be able to realign. And I think there's a lot of pressure in this world that we should adjust really quickly and that it should be simple. And because we're this fast-paced, solution-focused sort of culture, there is that real push towards, well, that happens all the time. You need to get used to it. But humans are not robots and we don't work in that way. So for me, I think really considering that change equates often to grief, and grief needs time to process.